that you feel comfortable with. Now, you know what? One thing, of course, letting you guys know as well. This is huge right here. Going in and learning how to pick neighborhoods. Listen to me. Learning how to pick the right neighborhood for you to work in. It take a while, take a long time to figure that situation out. And I figured it out. It took me a long time to figure that thing out though. Because what happens is you can go in your community, you can go in other communities of people that don't look like yourself, and you can door knock all day long. And I don't even care if you're the best door knocker in the world. You can go through communities and you can knock all day long and you're not going to get anything. And you could knock on that community for a day or two. You won't get anything out that community. It's just the community. And guess what? If somebody on here tell me they done knocked at the community and they have never not walked out of the community with something, they pretty much probably lying to you. Okay? Now, I ain't saying that there hasn't been a person that's knocked in the community and haven't got anything out of there. But I'm guarantee you, I can pretty much put my life on the line that they have knocked some communities in their lifetime and they haven't got anything out of that community. I can pretty much guarantee you that. Because sometimes it happens like that. Now, guess what? Remember, they not me either. Remember, I'm a black man, so I'm different. I'm looked at a little bit differently in the community. So I'm just telling you, I know door-to-door sales, and everybody not successful at door-to-door sales. I don't care if you white, black, blue, green, purple, orange, whatever. Everybody ain't great at door-to-door sales. I done seen a lot of people come in all different colors, shapes, sizes. It don't matter. It's a skill. Just like I said, it's just like basketball, playing football, playing hockey, playing baseball, whatever it might be. It's a skill level, and everybody don't reach that potential skill level at that craft. So just letting you guys know that. But piggyback off of that as well, I'm just saying, learning how to pick areas, that's what make you successful too. You got to know how to pick the right area where you're not wasting your time all day, because that drives a lot of people out of the industry as well. Just picking neighborhoods that you have no business, no right, you're just not going to be successful in it. And what happens is when you stay in them certain neighborhoods and you keep trying to work it, and ain't nothing coming out of it, it's pretty much a waste of your time. I mean, you could have knocked it and just nothing just ever came out of that subdivision. That causes a lot of people to quit. It causes a lot of people to get up out of this industry. Because remember, when you door knock, and let me bring back a little bit, got to educate you guys. Keep loving the education. So when you go in and you door knocking, say you door knocking for 3 days, they put you in an area. You door knocking like crazy, okay? They done sold you on all this potential money and success and all this crazy stuff, okay? Well, you go in, remember, when you out there door knocking, you got to do one thing. You got to go home you got to go home that evening, right? So when you go home, most likely you living with somebody, okay? Excuse me. You living with somebody, or if you're not living with somebody, you got friends, you got family members that you talk to on the regular. So guess what they gonna ask you? How many sales you get today? They're gonna definitely ask you that, because what happens is when you're not having any production or you're not having any success, people are gonna be like, hey man, it's time to go get a real job. That's when this industry doesn't become a real job to them, because you're working on commission sales. When you're working on commission sales, that's not a real occupation to a lot of people. But commission sales is the generation of money. That's what make money grow, because you got no limit or potential how much you can make. So your spouse don't know that. Your family member don't know that. All they see is you haven't made any money. Bottom line, bills come every 30 days. They want some money. They got to pay the bills, man. It's not personal. They got to pay the bills. So they're going to be on your back about the bills being paid. So it's going to make you don't got time to get good. In other words, not at this industry. Unless you got money in the bank, you paying your bills, you got some cushion set aside to go out here and make some mistakes. But for the most Americans out here in this world, in this everyday society, man, they got bills. And they don't got money just hanging out the back of their butt. Because if they did, they probably been invested, and they probably got other things going on in life. Okay? So, door to door gives you a luxury of having a chance to be successful. But at the end of the day, time is not on your side. And that's keeping it 100 real with you guys. Okay? So, just to let you guys know, picking areas is huge in this industry. And I've been blessed, man. I mastered that. I mastered that part of the business as well. So, in other words, in door-to-door sales, it's a few elements that you got to be good at to get really good at it. And, it's just like, and I love sports analogy because I'm a big sports fan. It's like you got to be able to, some people are able to score the basketball really, really well. They could put it in that hoop. Kobe was that guy. Michael was that guy. Okay? Then you got to be able to pass the basketball really good. Magic Johnson, which is my favorite player of all time. Magic. Who else? John Stockton. Those guys are really good passers, get you involved, and made you make easy baskets. So they was great in assists. Rebounding. You got some of the great rebounders of all time. Kareem, Wilt, Bill Russell. But this is the thing now, which LeBron have brought to the game. And I know a lot of LeBron haters out here. So, and I'm just using LeBron as an example. LeBron, leading scorer of all time. I want to say he definitely in the top 10 in assists. And I'm not sure where he at in the rebounding category, but I bet you he probably in the top 20, 25. I guarantee you that. So, all around is what I'm getting to you guys. So, in other words, you got to be good at the door. You got to know how to pick areas really well. You got to really know how to sit down with customers and be able to close the sale. That's highly. You got to be able to be good at that. And what else you got to be good at? And I'm just trying to think off the top of my head right now because there's so many factors that you got to be good at. And I told y'all guys, you got to talk really well. I always say too, you got to have a little sense of humor in this industry as well, because you got to have people laughing a little bit, because it's a human element, and people, of course, we love humor. But you got to be able to be good in all those areas to be successful. You really just can't be good at just one thing in door-to-door sales. It's a collab of things that you got to be really good at. And it take time, it take a minute, it's not overnight, it's something that's built, and it's something that you see results over time. That's how your paycheck keep growing and getting better and better and better, because you get good like that. And that's how you making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. You know what I'm saying? So that you get really, really good at this industry to control your destiny. So, yeah, it's just so many factors that take place in this industry. And like I said, it's already hard doing door-to-door sales anyway, period. It's already hard doing it. So just, I said, you throwing the element of the race card a little bit behind it, because you going into some of the areas where, just like I said, people are not looking like you all the time. Okay. Kind of give you this last gem as well, and keep it moving. Dude, man, I ain't. Sometimes you gotta have a little bit. I'm a God-fearing guy. I'm a God-fearing guy. But what it is sometimes you gotta have faith on your side. You gotta have faith on your side, because you gotta pick the right situation. Like for me, man, I just happened to fall with the right company. I fell with the right company. And when I fell with the right, because so many people come in this industry, and like I said, black and brown people come into certain companies, man, and they fall by the wayside because you're not going to the right company. And I get it. I understand why you're not going to the right company, because it ain't like we choosing and figuring out who we can work for and what we can't work for, because door-to-door sales is something that you're not just going out seeking. It's something that just kind of happened to you, and you just happen to run into a company where they gave you an opportunity, and luckily you might have ran with it. Okay, it's nothing you ain't going to school for. We talked about that. So you just got to be able to kind of run into the right corporation that's going to give you a crazy opportunity. That's why I'm so glad I got this. I'm able to let y'all guys know. Y'all got support out here. I'm a support factor now. So I can give you the gems. I can tell you what to look out for. I can tell you the companies that's going to be successful. I can tell you the products and service that push and make good commissions. I can tell you how long you're going to be door knocking before you see a paycheck. All of that crazy stuff. I know. I've been there. I've done it. All of that. Okay? So I just don't want people to go in and waste their time, and you don't have a flying chance to be successful in this business. And guess what? I can't lead everybody to the wishing well. I can't. Some people just not good. You're just not gonna be good. and you know what? Also too, it's a determination factor as well that you gonna follow as well. What I mean determination is you gotta want it. You gotta want to be great. And some people just don't got that want to be great attitude in them. Just like, go back to the sports analogy a little bit. We done had a lot of players come in the league in the NBA that had a lot of potential, had a lot on their backs to go in the NBA and be super great, gonna be a great player, and they just didn't have the work ethic, or they just didn't have the determination to be one of the greats. And that happens, man. That's within you. So everybody won't have that, unfortunately, guys. So anyway, wanted to drop y'all some more gems, let you know what's happening, and I'm gonna just keep throwing them out there to you guys. Just like I said, coming from one of the best of all, I think one of the best of all time, which is myself in this industry, and I'm just packing on the gems, man. I keep giving it to y'all, man, because just like I said, the lifestyle of a door-to-door salesperson is just a hidden gem, man. It's a hidden gem. Okay, guys, talk to y'all soon. See y'all on the next video. Later.